Y'all, don't get me started on this book right here. If you have not gotten this book, The Joy of the In-Between by Ashley Hetherington, go get it. Like, what are you waiting for? Anyway, today's devotional really opened up a new perspective for me. Obviously, this whole book is waiting and what to do when you're waiting and how to not rush God or get aggravated that he's not coming on your timeline. But today's verse was found in 2 Peter 3:8, and it says, "But do not forget this one thing, dear friends. With the Lord, a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years are like a day." And she goes into a story about a child screaming during a pastor's sermon and how, just like that child didn't know how long it would take to deliver the sermon, we don't know how long it's going to take for God to deliver on his promises. And on the back page of the sermon, it says, "He has the perfect timeline planned for you in your life." And when he said that, an image popped in my mind of an old history class I took where we had to lay on the floor and literally lay out timelines and glue everything in place. Those things took so long to make. It took half of a semester, and that was a huge project we got graded on. And I remember getting so aggravated because I didn't really care the timeline. I love history now, but I hated it then. I hated any school assignment then. But I didn't know how long it was going to take to put this timeline together. But if I actually think about all of the things that had to happen for that thing to even be important enough to go on a timeline, I hope that made sense. In my mind it did. Think of a baby's first words. That's something you put on a timeline, that first time they spoke. But all of the months that led up to that, all of the mumbles, all the grunts, all of the hearing people talk and trying to figure out what the heck is going on, a lot goes into it. Maybe that clarified a little. And thinking about it with our lives, yeah, we want to get to this point, whether it be a new job or marriage or a career, maybe a dream, whatever it is, look back on your life and think of something that is so impactful. Mine would be maybe the first time I sang. That was a crazy moment for me. Now break it down and think of all of the little things that had to happen to get you to that point for that to even happen. I know it took a lot for me to actually get up and sing the first time. And it's just an eye-opener of slow down, because you want to get here, but there's still so much more that has to go on the timeline in between. And all of these steps are going to make up that step. But also in between each of these steps, there's going to be a bazillion more. That is why we don't control our own timeline and we let God do it, because he knows all of it and he can handle all of the in-betweens and the little stuff. Love you guys. Get this book.